You see the house where I live up there? The black and white tops.
In 2004, Hume stepped back from frontline politics. Although struggling with the effects of ill health, he remains a very public figure around his beloved hometown.
10 years ago, John was in Austria for a peace conference and he became very ill. And this resulted in 3 major abdominal operations and a period in intensive care with a ventilator. I think at that stage he suffered some brain damage, and so he has quite severe memory problems. These weren't manifested too quickly, but increasingly since he retired, his memory difficulties have increased.
There's a party from Canada who's walking the walls. John?
Well, welcome to Derry.
Thank you.
Whereabouts in Canada do you come from?
Montreal.
Montreal.
In Ottawa.
In Ottawa. So you used to speak French then?
I do.
Vous parlez français toujours?
Oui.
Bienvenue à Derry.
Merci.
He keeps himself very busy. He is quite independent. He goes to his Derry City matches. He goes to the local every evening. He stays very much involved in events in the town and does a bit of walking. So hopefully that will continue.
I used to reflect about how it took so long to get to where we now are. And one of the reasons is that there wasn't somebody prepared to break the cycle. And John Hume did that.
I have no doubt that he will be seen as the catalyst for the entire peace process, and the visionary who saw it before anyone else did. He's the one that went to Adams and said, hey, look, let's talk. He's the one that built the support in the United States. He's the one that got Ted Kennedy and the others involved, and he's the one that got Bill Clinton to engage and see the possibilities, and I think that's how he'll be seen. It would not have happened without John Hume.
He's seen as a man who cares about the human person and the dignity of the human person. And that's what he champions. He champions a world in which that dignity is honoured and vindicated.
Well, would you ask those men not to stop firing rubber bullets at women, please?
The Sunningdale Agreement, the Anglo-Irish Agreement of 1985, the Good Friday Agreement, and everything that has flown from that. The fundamental policies set out by Hume were the policies in those successive agreements. And that's why I say without any hesitation that the leadership of Irish nationalism moved from Dublin to John Hume for 30 years.
If you're watching on digital, you can press red now to see a complete version of the archive film John Hume's Derry, which was first broadcast in 1969 and was featured in tonight's documentary.